We're talking about the Nike Pegasus Plus. Welcome back to the channel. I am Cody with the Shoe In With Cody. Today we got us a good one. We are talking about the Nike Pegasus Plus. I've been racking the miles in. I'm in marathon training and I've been putting this thing through the ringer. Today's video, I'm going to go over the good, the bad, and the verdict. Should you buy the shoe? Yeah, this shoe right here. Now before I dive into all that goodness, I do got to do one thing. Got to point out, this shoe was provided to me by Nike. They have no idea what I'm going to say in this video, and they have no opinion on any of the content I do around this shoe. Now, before I dive into all that goodness, I also have a favor to ask. Hit the like button, smash the subscribe button. You know you want to, costs you nothing, but it absolutely helps the channel. Now let's sit back, relax, and let's talk about the Nike Pegasus Plus. Because I'm a positive guy, I'm going to start with the positives. And there are definitely some things I really liked about this shoe. The first one, and the most noticeable, I love the looks of this shoe. It just hits the mark for me. I love an all-white shoe. You probably have heard me say that like a billion times. I love an all-white shoe. I love the nod to the original Turbo with that stripe and everything like that. I also really enjoyed the upper. It's been very hot in Pennsylvania, and the upper has just been, it's been doing the job. I got a great lockdown in, no issues at all. And I've had about maybe 35-ish miles in it, with my longest run in this shoe being 15 or 16 miles. So I've definitely been putting that work in with this shoe. And the upper, definitely very accommodating. This fly knit, I did get this question. It's definitely softer than other versions of it. I'm not talking about like pillow soft or anything like that, or like a sweater, but I know sometimes fly knit can be a little rough. This one's definitely not the case. I also just got a really good lockdown in the shoe. Tied it, forgot it was on. And the Zoom X in this shoe, it's definitely nice. I enjoyed it. I mean, you definitely get that squishiness. It's not as squishy as other Zoom X. I do need to point that out. This is definitely a firmer formulation of it, which in my opinion isn't that bad. I don't always need a shoe to be that super squishy. Again, for the most part, this shoe, I mean, look at that. It really just did the job. It felt really good. Again, when I was going long distances, shorter distance, it just hits the mark. I always love Zoom X, but again, it is a different formation of it. The other thing is the tongue. I was a little worried because it's not a gusseted tongue. I mean, this is freestanding. No issues at all. Locked it in. It stayed in place. Sometimes when I don't have a gusseted tongue, sometimes it could turn a little bit or it gets bunching a little bit. Happy to report, no issues at all. This shoe, I'm going to keep more in that daily trainer up to half marathon distance, in that range. And it definitely performs extremely well in those distances because, again, this shoe with the Zoom X feels good, but there's also not a lot of it. With the good, you know there has to be some bad. And the one I just want to point out, I said it was good. The Zoom X is a little bit firmer. Some people might like that as a pro, and some people might go, why the heck would I want a firmer Zoom X? So I do want to point that out. Again, you can see it right here. It's definitely not super firm. When I say it's a firmer Zoom X, you got to keep that in mind. It's still on the softer side, but when you're trying to compare it to other Zoom X's you've had in the past and other shoes, it's just not the same, and I think some people might be disappointed. The other thing, you do get the Zoom X foam, but it's a 10 millimeter drop shoe. I don't always love a 10 millimeter drop shoe, especially when there's not that much foam in the front. I feel like this shoe bottomed out for me. So I told you I took this on a 15, 16 mile run. I would say about 12, 13 miles in, I wish I had a little bit more stack. I wish I had a little bit more here. It definitely bottomed out. I got the run done in the shoe, but I will be honest with you, I did think about switching. I had other shoes in my car. When I passed it, I thought about potentially switching because it definitely bottoms out. This is not a shoe I'm going to be taking 17, 15, miles again. I definitely think it's that daily trainer, shorter. Again, I can pick the pace up in this shoe, but I'm not taking it long. That's really the biggest caveat to me. The foam, it just bottoms out. Nike, give me a little bit more. I don't need the Invincible or the Infinity type of stack, but maybe make it an 8mm drop shoe. I know you love a 10mm drop shoe. Just give me a little bit more on the forefoot because I needed that. I do. Now, some people might not have that issue, and I understand that. I'm just giving you my opinion. I wish I had a little bit more on the forefront, but honestly, that's probably the biggest negative to me is the foam's a little bit firmer, and I just bottomed out a little bit. So I went over the good and I went over the bad. Now you want to know, should you buy the shoe? And I got two answers. If you're a Nike lover and you are hoping the Pegasus 41 was a little bit more premium, buy this shoe. This is definitely a better version of the Pegasus in my humble opinion. The daily trainer, getting those miles in, I really enjoyed racking the miles in. I really did. But if you're looking to go long with this shoe because it's got Zoom X, because it's $180, you want a more versatile shoe, I think it just falls a little bit short in that category. I wouldn't take this longer than 13 miles. That's my honest opinion. Anything over that, with my skills of running, it just bottomed out a little bit. And for $180, I want a very versatile shoe. I want one that can do daily runs in it and long runs in it. For $180, it is a lot. And again, for some people, they might like that the Zoom X is a little bit firmer. And for some people, you may hate that it's firmer. So whatever camp you fall in will help decide which one. If you like firmer, buy it. If you hate firmer, you might want to pass on this shoe. So there you have it. You heard the good, the bad, and my verdict. Now I want to hear from you. Have you tried this shoe? Do you like it? Do you love this shoe? Do you hate this shoe? I want to know. Drop a comment down below and let me know what other information can I provide in my videos about this shoe. Again, I appreciate you checking out this video. Hit the like button, smash the subscribe button, and I'll see you all out on the run.